Yeah, you're welcome. Hello, thank you. Yes, good afternoon. We just made it by, I think it was 41 cents we had left. We cut it really close. You know what's funny too is I was gonna have to put one thing back, and I almost put back the burritos, but thank goodness I had just enough with 41 cents left. And the first thing he asked when I got back was, "Did you get the burritos?" For real. Yes, I did. You know, I love to please. I love to please. You know, and then if I didn't have enough to get him, and oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I had to put him back, damn it. And I almost put back the McGriddles instead of the burritos. Mom, come on! You know the burritos are the most important. You know, now he's disappointed, and I'm feeling, if I had only put back something else, or had enough money to pay for it all. Why? Why must we disappoint the people that we love? It creates such animosity. And it tempts them. It tempts them to be tempted by those who can easily pay for their fucking burritos. Thank goodness I had enough. Whew, that was close. I think we'll make it through another day. Yeah. You're welcome. Thank you. Ooh, we got the nice fresh bread too. We're gonna make some steakhouse burgers. It makes great burger bread. I think it does. I don't know if anyone has named something burger bread. I know people always say you get some hamburger buns. Why ham? We just have called them hamburger buns for a long time, but technically aren't they just burger buns? And what if you're putting tuna fish on it? It's a tuna burger bun. Just say burger bun. It's a burger bun. Who knows what's in it? Burger buns can have a lot of things, like pizza. Sometimes you might say pepperoni pizza or a cheese pizza. It does. It's confusing me. I'm trying to understand why there's a standard hamburger instead of like burger bun. Like pizza. You know, not every pizza would say ham pizza or cheese pizza or pepperoni pizza. It's a pizza. And then each different pizza it'll say. But buns, it just comes for the bun. You can put whatever you want on the buns. Why is it called a hamburger? A hamburger bun. They call them hamburger buns. I don't see too many just put burger buns. Do you? Is it just me? Should I be concerned about this, or? I just don't want people to get confused, you know? We don't want to be giving them false information. Can you smell the calcium chloride? It's like ammonia or something. I drink Guinnesses and go to dinner with my nemesis. Have a couple laughs while they block how to finish this. Interested on how to get up on the wizard list. Since I'm the sensei, apprentices. Yes. So I did something a little different. So they didn't have the normal bean and cheese ones that I get them. So I got the, is it Amy's? I think it's Amy's burritos. So I got that kind. $3.49 per burrito. That's a bit pricey. They better be good. I'm not going to be able to assess it because I'm not going to try them. So I'm going to let his reaction. I'm going to base my decision based off of his reaction because he won't lie. You know, if he doesn't like it, he's going to be like, I don't care. I like the other ones better. He'll be honest. He knows he's not offending me. Real fucking good one. I know, they speak way more freely if they think they're not going to be judged or yelled at or punished for saying a word or... All right. So we got the Amy's burritos, and then on the McGriddle sandwiches, I noticed they had blueberry ones now too. Blueberry McGriddles. They're on sale at Shaw's. $2 off. Instead of $8.99, they're $6.99 a box. Go get them while supplies last. The regular ones are almost gone. They do have some of the regular ones if you're not big on the blueberry. There's only like 4 boxes left. I'd hurry. They're probably not going to last long. Especially now that the public knows. Oh, excuse me. I guess I didn't know the order of operations. Where's all the extras? Bunch of stunt doubles. Not enough extras. We got that. So instead of getting the normal McGriddles that we usually get from Jimmy Dean, what's that? Is it Kodiak? The Kodiak brand? Okay, so the downside is you only get 2 instead of 4 in that box. But there are no nitrates. There's more protein, way more protein. You get 20 grams of protein per sandwich. And they feel heartier, you know, the box. I can tell. So I will see if he has a good reaction to those and he's, oh, those are so good, he like really likes them. It's going to be well worth paying the extra few dollars, and then knowing too that he's getting that extra protein and no nitrates. How good does that feel? Perks everywhere. It's good medicine. I don't know, I guess some people don't really care about those things. It doesn't excite them the same way it does us, so whatever. If you want to call that a mental illness and say we need to be medicated for it, you can fucking kiss my ass. And then kiss his ass and his ass. Keep licking each other's assholes. I could really care less, you sick, nasty fucking people. I really hope they help these kids soon. What else did we get? Oh, we got the candy cookies, fresh from the bakery. Baked just yesterday. $5 a bag. You get a good amount too. What else did we get? We got some butter, dairy-free butter, the olive oil kind. That's more pricey there. I wouldn't get that at Shaw's. Walmart's cheaper. That's better to get at Walmart. But I only got it because I was there. So yeah. I know, I swear I saved. They got it back with the butter. And the creamer. The creamer was a little more expensive. My dairy-free creamer and dairy-free butter are both more expensive at Shaw's than Walmart. Sometimes they do a clearance. They've got to get rid of stuff before it expires. But on the norm, I like to get those items at Walmart. I'm talking like a cheesehead? Why would you think I'm talking like... See, they know me. It's been a while. How are you? They just said I was talking like a cheesehead. What the hell is that supposed to mean? I don't even know what that means. Like a Swiss cheese head or a mozzarella cheese head. Totally different. A string cheese head. Again. How am I supposed to know what kind of cheese? I can't really put your perspective take on this at all. I have no idea where you're coming from if you just say cheese. Yeah, it's also another way some people, if they just say cheese and they don't give you a specific kind of cheese, what is it? You'd be corny. Right, it's being corny. Don't be corny. It's another way of saying you're being corny, right? Like, that's cheesy. Gotcha. I can understand you saying that. I take no offense. I agree, actually. Thank you for being honest. It lifts weight off my shoulders. Does it feel good? Yeah, honesty is a good policy. Honesty is a good policy. I mean, when you're dealing with people that are committing those kind of crimes, and they're let out with conditions, and trying to beat the system, man. They got bad habits to support. Yeah, I mean, that kind of gets thrown out the window, doesn't it? Honesty is their enemy, right? And it's their policy to act like they don't know. Who's they? Any kind of criminal. They pretend like they don't see it, they don't know. No, nothing's happening. I'm fine to drive. I have a clean record. They'd be totally intoxicated. They don't see it. And they'll speak so confidently sometimes, too. No, you don't see the monkey dancing right there. He's literally 4 feet from us. He's laughing. I can hear him and see him. But you can't see? No, I don't see no monkey. No? Okay, I'm going to fucking smack you in the face. Right, do you see how, who cares if they want to say, no, I don't see the monkey. You just ignore those people. Like, okay, they're just being stupid. They're trying to annoy you. Right, so when it's like, hey, they're fucking the kids. Right, that's where it might get a little more aggressive. People might try to step in a little bit more because, like, who really cares if they see the monkey or not, right? Monkey see, monkey do, monkey pee all over you. No, I don't see it. I don't blame you either. I don't see the fucking monkeys either. It's just like they don't see them beating up the kids. We don't see the monkeys either. No, I don't see them. It's kind of annoying, like, but it's not a big deal, especially if you know that they really do see him and they're just patronizing you. Oh yeah, I too could play at this game. It's totally harmless and fun, right? So you get where that situation might change, or it's like, hey, they're fucking and torturing the kids. No? I know you don't see it. I know it's not right in front of your face, and you're not patronizingly ignoring it. In fact, you probably wouldn't even be okay with that. What you are patronizingly ignoring is how they came in to get the Karens, the non-vaxxers, the bullies, the cartel investigations. Oh, what? I don't know anything about that. Right, so when some of those punks and people overstep their grounds, just like doctors or police officers or anybody else, that happens sometimes. Right, so we try to call it out the best we can, and some work not has watched, documented. Right, of course those kind of people are going to be able to get away with it more than those who work under the watchful eye. But the public can request. Interesting. It's on a lot of the private lines, though. What's on the private lines? Get the racist, the Karen, non-vaxxer, bully. Some of them think it's okay for these punks to teach us a lesson because we're from the racist family. The cartels. Are we a non-vaxxer? Bully. Should have been locked up years ago. Schizophrenic. What else you got? Right, so when you see that, that's what people are ignoring, patronizingly, because they believe in their bullshit. As bad as that is, when you understand that some of those punks that are helping to get the Karens and non-vaxxers and the bullies, the shit they're doing, we told them how fucking stupid. Like, you're giving these criminals an open door. Right, and look at the rise and the increase we saw of autistic people, mentally ill, and immigrants being targeted and killed. 2008 to 2015, you can't deny it. And it's really sick and disturbing how long this stuff has been being ignored. So hopefully, the proper authorities are going to do what they can to address those things. Yeah, they're not pulling over. They're not pulling over. No, they're not going to. So it's up to people to speak out about the truth, whether or not people get offended or they think it's okay or justified. Not the child fucking and torture. No, they think it's okay that they were getting the racist or the Karen or the non-vaxxer or the bully. Did you get dick slapped? You still hold a grudge? Yeah. We get used to that. That's just another excuse for slugs and marketers and stuff to target and attack innocent people. It's another business. Snuff films, beating up the retard. This has been going on for decades. This is another reason we were put on the programs back in the year 2000 when we were 18. Yeah, when you know the history and you understand that. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to. Carry on. We're just exposing some really horrible, sick criminal networks that are feeding a lot of this stuff to people as the likes of you. You're very good people, activists. You want to help, right? I know. They kicked a dog. That's how some of them get your attention. They commit the crimes with which you're seeking. Well, what don't they like? Oh, they want to attack the retards or the transgenders? I can be bait for that real easy. Yeah, no problem. Thank you, Mr. DeVille. Thank you. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find. Catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find. Catch me a catch. For as rich as you are, it's much better by far to be alone at home.
I got bars and bars like I'm serving shots. Star and stars and forget me nots. Got trees and spliffs that I like to pump. And I French inhale when they've had enough. Got a squad of models that I split in half. Face like a 10, legs like a giraffe. And a Cadillac, got a bend the ass. Smoking up so good that he pinned the grass. Really can't fuck with the main flow. Did that shit, leave your body in the mangoes. Always want pot, do I look like a rainbow? No. Are we made from the same clothes? No. Can we rock at the same show? No. Can at least get a hey bro, maybe. I'm any better man, can't find a better man. You are a rookie, I am a veteran. I am the efferent stick. On your medicine, you go for this, you gotta let it rip. You don't know nothing about me, you don't know nothing. You don't know shit about me, homie, I'll tell you something. You don't know nothing about me, you don't know nothing. You don't know shit about me, homie, I'll tell you something. You don't know nothing about me, you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about me.
invited passionate soccer fans to push Nissan vehicles to the limit, just like they do with their teams. Hurry in to bring home a winning offer at the Nissan Summer Sales Event.
Hi, I'm zaqwrrr, and today I'm going to be sharing my favorite sweet cocktail with you, the Haute Cuisine, and it's going to be featuring my friend, the Prismatic Detail Pen Torch. We're going to start with my favorite base spirit, bourbon. Next, we're going to add oat milk, a little bit of maple syrup for sweetness, and finally, apple juice for that fall flavor. Now, we're going to give it a vigorous shake. Nice and frothy, into the glass, and now the fun happens. First, a little bit of oatmeal. We're going to place a piece of cinnamon, and we're going to add our apple fan. Now, let's use our trusty detail pen torch. I love to use this torch because it gives me the exact precision I'm looking for. I don't want to burn the whole stick of cinnamon, but I want the end. With that, have haute cuisine. Please enjoy.
We all running in the same race. Ain't nobody winning. We only here for a minute. So everybody slow down. Your life is beautiful. Let's all take a moment now. Let's just try to breathe it in. Let's go get some feelings out. Let's try to remember what it felt like to be young and free. Yeah, those days are coming. There'll be better ones behind your seat. And it's been on my mind. It's been on my mind. It takes up all my time. Yeah, all my time. And we've been searching for some things that we may never find. But in the end, yeah, I know it's all right. We all running in the same race. Ain't nobody winning. We only here for a minute. So everybody slow down. We all headed to the same place. So we better get to living. We only here for a minute. So everybody slow down. I see mountains in the distance, yeah, they're calling me. Open river, waterfall, away from everything. I think about getting away every day. And it's been on my mind, it's been on my mind. It takes up all my time, yeah, all my time. And we've been searching for some things that we may never find. But in the end, yeah, I know it's all right. We all running in the same race. Ain't nobody winning. We only here for a minute. So everybody slow down. We all headed to the same place. So we better get to living. We only here for a minute. So everybody slow down. We all running in the same race. Ain't nobody winning. We only here for a minute. So everybody slow down. We all headed to the same place. So we better get to living. We only here for a minute. So everybody slow down.
What'd I say? Yeah. Thank you.
back in a bit. Try not to burn the house down.
Well, guess it's a good thing we got AAA. Even if the sky is falling, AAA Home and Auto Insurance has you covered. AAA, we're always with you.
Obsessed with a piece you saw in your freestyle, but not sure what to style it with? Select Get It in a Fix and your stylist will take it from there. This is one of my current favorite features as someone who gets a little bit obsessed over particular pieces. When you click Get It in a Fix, that's going to start the next fix with that piece guaranteed in the box. We love that. So if there's something you're particularly obsessed with, or a basic that you really need and are not sure how to style, this is a great tool for you to use. If you found what looks to be the perfect black blazer, starting your fix off with this is a fantastic way to anchor it. Let your stylist know if you're looking for work looks around it, or if you want to get funky and fresh and have fun. This is going to guarantee that you get to try that piece you're obsessed with, but then also get personalized outfits including that, which I think is half the battle, because you never know how you're going to feel when you try it on. So if you select Get It in a Fix, you can get a whole outfit around it. That way, trying it on, you have an entire look that will help you decide whether it's the perfect piece or not. And I'm hoping that it is. It probably is. You should.
This is from the people out there feeling like they're black sheep, running from the wolves that are nipping at your back feet. Leather jacket, pocket knives, fencing in the back streets, burst into flames like a match to a gas leak. Only thing that kept me back in school was art class. Had a friend with the black flag armband. He said it's cool if they all don't understand you. Just be yourself. You know what you're here to do. There's the haters, there's the bullies, there's the know-it-alls, but they just hate the faults, so they just hate us all. It's irrelevant. If they go big and talk, 'cause we're just tiny ants out in space on a giant ball. Wait up, wait up. Don't throw some shade up. Wait up, wait up. Don't throw some shade up. Wanna come and leave 'cause you think you're strong. Does it make you feel good? Wanna show me up 'cause you think I'm wrong. Does it make you feel good? Does it make you right? Does it make you right?
Sometimes I wonder why, I can't understand. My head keeps spinning like a weirdo with trouble sand. And I'm just thinking of these reasons you would do me wrong. I can't think of one, I guess we all got our opinions. And I'm just back here trying to be good, do right, trying to do things my life. You just love cosmic style. Keep my eyes closed, my head down, pass straight, my mind clear, my energy stays vibrating. I'm vibing on that right shit. Fuck that potion, hold me down. Only way out of here is up. Y'all too busy sticking around.
Wait up, wait up. Don't throw some shade up. Wait up, wait up. Don't throw some shade up. Wanna come and leave 'cause you think you're strong. Does it make you feel good? Wanna show me up 'cause you think I'm wrong. Does it make you feel good? Does it make you right? Does it make you right? Wanna come and leave 'cause you think you're strong. Does it make you feel good? Wanna show me up 'cause you think I'm wrong. Does it make you feel good? Does it make you right? Don't wanna get loud 'cause you don't agree. Does it make you feel good? Don't go wrong 'cause you don't want peace. Does it make you feel good? Does it make you right? Does it make you right?
shop in the Shaw's app? You can count on us to be ready for pickup on time. Even if you can't keep your in-laws from showing up early.
Feels good, feeling good, man, I told you so. Just live your life, not to share, let your worries go. Keep your head up, even if you're fed up. Things will never change if you want the what you're scared of. Just remember who you are, where you came from. You get lost, get the steps and the trace on. These things change, but it ain't what defines you. Sometimes there are things that define you. You can't always find me. I'm feeling this world is not gonna take you. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna make this one mine. 2 drugs and a bottle of wine. This world is not gonna take you. I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna take it this time. Feels like it's already mine. Feels good to get the demons out. A new day, a new dawn, beginning now. I feel that I can do anything. Just need to believe in what got me. So far, but so far, no melody. And no time for fucking with my enemy. Too busy smiling for the energy. You get what you give, so I'ma give everything. Yeah, come running for summer, man. Yeah, and y'all can tell them that I'm coming, man. Yeah, eyes redder than a red moon. Y'all can try and hide it, but the world will be mine soon. You can't always find me. I'm feeling this world is not gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna make this one mine. 2 drugs and a bottle of wine. This world is not gonna take it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna take it this time. Feel like it's already mine. I'm feeling this world is not gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna make this one mine. 2 drugs and a bottle of wine. This world is not gonna take it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna take it this time. Feel like it's already mine. This world is not gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna make this one mine. 2 drugs and a bottle of wine. This world is not gonna take it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna take it this time. Feel like it's already mine.
Try the new pepperoni pizza only at Little Caesars, or order online and create your own way pizza. You can order pizza just like Spider-Man. Too much like Spider-Man. Create your own pepperoni pizza and see Spider-Man.
You want life to live, so I'ma live it. You one chance to give, so I'ma give it. All that I have with no limit. We made it this far, but it's only the beginning. Got my eyes set strictly on the prizes. Standing in my own 2 shoes, my whole life is easier said than done, but I survived it. Ain't with the stars, dream thinking don't hide it. I got my head up in the clouds now.
So hot, I'm never coming down.
I'm not giving up, watching life from the sky. Everything that comes with it as a mist. Rise as I can see horizons. A new day is dawn. I'm just happy to be alive. I'ma make it to the top. The top, my side shine. If I'm lying, I'm one nose wrong. Rise for Wisconsin. I got my head up in the clouds now.
I'm so hot, I'm never coming down.
I'm not giving up, yeah. Watching life from the sky. Everything that comes with it. I've seen the rain. I've been places and asked questions, but was told that my answers were blowing in the wind. So now I follow the purple haze, all the way through the Everglades. I broke through to the other side, just to find myself living clouds in the sky. As I rise up, I can see reality below me. Looking out and move through the house of my home. We can't fix tight when the death comes slow. Life is short to give up what you're doing. Got my head up in the clouds now.
So I'm never coming down. Right. Alex going.
Senator Collins supports and advocates
Since there is no international body to prevent these atrocities committed by the U.S. military, we have no choice, the Revolutionary Guard says, but to follow the Quranic command, but if they attack you, then attack them in the same way that they attacked you. Therefore, it is imperative that the countries hosting U.S. aggressor forces, which have provided their territory for attacks on Iran, be prepared to receive a corresponding response, and that they activate their civil defense units to protect the lives of their citizens and keep them away from potential targets. Nevertheless, Iran said earlier today, in order to give the enemy, the American regime, an opportunity to change its unfair approach, last night we temporarily chose military targets for responding to the enemy. So the implication there is that going forward, Iran is going to start attacking non-military targets in these neighboring countries. It sounds like they've already done that some in Kuwait, at least, with reports of desalination and power plants attacked and oil facilities attacked. One of them oil facilities attacked. Anyway, so that I wanted to show you that's the Revolutionary Guard earlier today saying that since the U.S. has started attacking what Iran calls these non-military targets in Iran, like bridges in recent couple days. Iran is going to start attacking non-military targets in countries that they say host the U.S. forces. Which I thought was an interesting announcement. We'll have to see what happens. But this past week, Iran has basically, for most of the week, had been, when they would respond to the U.S., they would basically focus on military targets. Bases where they said the U.S. were in Kuwait or Bahrain and Jordan. But they're threatening now to launch attacks on civilian targets or non-military targets in these neighboring countries. They also put out, we read this yesterday on the air, there was some announcement, I think, from the Revolutionary Guard. It was definitely from the Revolutionary Guard or the Army, but I think it was from the Revolutionary Guard, which said that they were going to start going after businesses that had American shareholders, I believe, in the region. So that's something to keep an eye on if we continue to see these U.S. strikes on Iran, specifically strikes on infrastructure like bridges. Brad Buckingham says blah blah blah, put up or shut up. Well, they already have attacked some desalination plants and a vital oil facility in Kuwait in the past couple of days.
Be back in a bit. Try not to burn the house down.
Guess it's a good thing we got AAA.
Hey, I want to shout out our moderators again. I really appreciate it. We have moderating right now.
La Marca Prosecco is made for special occasions.
Ruth and Haley Girl are moderating. Thank you so much. On YouTube. And also, on Twitch, Big Ball of Yarn, Bot King Sentient, Melby Prairie on Idaho Star Big Bridges. Thank you. The Bell Larry Misha moderating for us on X. Thank you. Darren Charlo, Kay Lowry, Body, Paul Anderson over there on Facebook. Andrea Holder, thanks so much. Thanks also again, Kristen McConnell Yates, Facebook stars. And I also want to thank
biological warfare's potential to create significant economic loss and subsequent political instability, coupled with plausible denial, exceeds the possibilities of any other human weapon. Look back at what was going on with the anthrax letter attacks, Project BioShield that came out of there, and the key player in that is Lieutenant Colonel Robert Cadleck, who was instrumental in this rise of the biodefense industrial complex that we see come out of that. That started 2 decades before, okay? Coming out of 9/11, after the anthrax letter attacks, that again was in 2001. This is what he writes in 1998. Using biological weapons under the cover of an endemic or natural disease occurrence provides an attacker the potential for plausible denial. Biological warfare's potential to create significant economic loss and subsequent political instability, coupled with plausible denial, exceeds the possibilities of any other human weapon. Isn't that interesting what he wrote in 1998? I asked DSIT, the Department of Science, Innovation and Technology, all their emails, memos, minutes of their meetings, to see how NATO was involved with the UK vaccine misinformation policy. And they said they have it. They say, yeah, essentially NATO was involved, but we refused to give it to you. So I had to go through like, okay, I want it as a review. I had to do a review, go back and forth. I'm still waiting on like, you know, the outcome. Essentially, I'll have to probably go to a tribunal about it to get this data. But that's so telling, isn't it? That we have NATO's involvement in this whole thing as well. But this is all to usher in digital IDs, Russell, okay? So I believe the vaccine passports that we saw play out during COVID was the proof of concept, okay? That was the test to see that will people comply with a government digital, you know, kind of form of credential to access their basic freedoms like travel.
Taken to hospitals have now been released.
Going to a restaurant, going to the theatre. And people did. I mean, this is, I mean, we're laughing, but people took the shot to travel. That's a fact. Their pride is the weakness, or their weakness, isn't it? You know, they think they've just gotten away with it, right? So it's their pride, and I think that's their greatest weakness. Knowledge and truth is the antidote to it. That's what I believe, knowledge and truth. And this is why I wrote the book. It was to arm people with knowledge. And I do believe there is an awakening that is going on. People are more aware because they're going to try and do it again. Another pandemic. We know the UK has already pledged, I think, £1 billion on pandemic preparedness and all of that. It's for people to be not afraid, no fear, okay, because fear arrests your critical thinking skills, and that's what they did. That's what they achieved. That's why they had to use fear. It's a major psychological tool. But the UK government spent hundreds of millions in government messaging, scaring the public.
As we spend more time indoors, we need to do whatever we can to help protect each other. So please, wash hands, cover face, make space.
I have screenshots of white papers. These are early meetings with SAGE. This is the Scientific Advisory Group on Emergencies that advise the government, SAGE, where they actually list, it actually state in this paper, there's a screenshot, we need to use media to increase the sense of threat, of fear. We need to use coercion. All of this, it's part of their playbook.
Fear, shame, like, you know, in the end, you can see the distillation into very personal and spiritual humours. If you can shame people, if you can frighten people, if you can create, I mean, even as you said, the incentivisation, the kind of sort of ridiculous stick and carrot of, if you are an anti-vaxxer, you are shameful. Whereas if you get a vaccine, you're a good person. And you can go on holiday, and you can go to a bar, and you can go to a concert. The enlisting of celebrities why I'm fascinated by the pandemic is it showed us everything. It showed us everything. It's all out there now. But the challenge is to respond.
The New York Times
you
is
said
saying
truth,
that,
didn't you, and knowledge, and I feel like wisdom. Truth and wisdom, these are aspects of Christ. These are aspects of God.
Yesterday.
Truth is fundamental. If you don't have truth, you cannot proceed. Wisdom is how do you operate on this terrain? Like I'm thinking of Solomon's discernment in the Tower of the Harlots.
I'm not aware of a verified
idea that creates truth from it. Like you can't, when he says the world,
there's a bunch of
cut the
videos
baby in
that
half,
claim to show
and you can have half the baby each. The true mother, even if that's not the woman that gave birth, the true mother is the one that, like wisdom is that the capacity to cut through. Someone asked me the other day, how do you get a sense of what's going to happen next? I told them, I simply look out the window, but if that doesn't work, Polymarket. I check it out, it's extremely insightful. Basically, you're watching how thousands of people are betting on outcomes, political elections, big policy moves, even events you wouldn't expect. It's kind of like a live pulse on what people actually believe. You can see trends before they hit mainstream news. For me, it's not about gambling. I don't like gambling. It's about understanding the probabilities and where the momentum is shifting. If you like following the news,
by the way, here is something that
it's a fascinating tool.
Supreme
Check out polymarket.com now. That's right, polymarket.com now. Have a look. My book is out now. There's a link in the description for you to buy it, and if you want it for free as an audiobook, and I really like it as an audiobook, get both if you can. There's a link for that as well.
He posted some posts on social media today. Here is one of the posts from Mojtaba Khamenei, the supreme leader. Right here. Ayatollah Mojtaba Khamenei. The repeated breaches of the agreement by the Great Satan, the U.S., regarding the Memorandum of Understanding signed by the Presidents of Iran and the U.S., have once again laid bare a fundamental truth. The signature of the U.S. President is utterly worthless and devoid of credibility. Now that doesn't bode, if he really thinks that doesn't bode well for some kind of New Deal, right? If the Supreme Leader really thinks that President Trump's signature is utterly worthless and devoid of credibility, now maybe he changed his mind at some point, I don't know. But Noel Gilland thinks the next statement from Trump will not be a good one. Very interesting that we have no statement from Trump yet.
So day by day, I will move on. Day by day, I will go stronger, step by day. They will grow longer, day by day, step by step, day by night. No regrets, day by day.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Tim Dillon Show. Lindsey Graham
Nolan Furkel thinks he's flying before the storm.
And, you know, this is a tough moment for our country. And, it says CNN, he asked his staffer to call 911 after reporting chest pains. But most people are saying he was blown up in a Ukrainian drone facility that he was inspecting by Russia. That Russia might have either poisoned him or they might have blown him to bits. I love these drones. They look good. I love a drone. That's probably the last thing he saw was a drone. I love these drones. They're big and hard. They fly through the air, these drones. And they kill a lot of bad people. Some people gotta be killed. I don't know, it feels like people are saying that the timeline does not add up and that Lindsey Graham seemed fine, but I mean, Trump said that. His dad died of the same thing, around the same age, Lindsey Graham's father, and that